This is a live look at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Air Force Falcons and the Navy Midshipmen. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Home of some of the most iconic college football games in history. Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis, Maryland has seen so many games between Navy, Army, Air Force. This is a beautiful space and a very unique campus in Annapolis, Maryland. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Falcons ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Navy Midshipmen will go on offense first to start this game. And you'll remember the last time these two clashed, it wound up being a tight one right to the finish.
And you know it's always going to be emotional, David. There's so much trash talking in rivalry games like this. These two teams, these two fan bases absolutely hate each other, and they let each other know about it all game long, even before the game.
And that's what makes it so much fun to cover. Who can manage their emotion, not get those dumb penalties, like be really locked in, dialed in, not let all the outside noise affect their play. When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Nice job to get him past the sticks and then get him down at the 35. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Driven back.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse, Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Sends it back in motion. On the option. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Hartman. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. So the Air Force Falcons offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there's Cameron Courtney. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
The run inside. It's Palmer. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
That's a nice-looking run. I'll tell you, when it comes to the academies, I know the Air Force is known for being mighty in the skies, but on the football field, it's what they're able to do on the ground. Year in, year out, they are so dangerous toting the rock, whether it's the option, whether it's conventional, whether it's spread. These guys are dialed into what they want to do, and they wear defenses down.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Palmer. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Makes a catch. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Falcons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Gonna run it. It's Palmer. Breaks into the open. The 20. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. The snap sets up to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Air Force. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Midshipmen will get things going here on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out wide left, it's Robinson.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Sweet cut there. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, you know, the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Caught behind the line. It's Hurley. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Setting up the screen. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Hands it off. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
That's an awesome-looking carry. And you know when you're playing Navy, you better get ready to try to stop the run. Whether it's option, whether it's conventional, you better practice being in your gap, everybody being sound, and getting your eyes on the football. There are 3 certainties in life, guys. You're going to die, you're going to pay your taxes, and Navy is going to tote the rock.
Navy operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. They'll send the back in motion. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the fullback. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Motion from the back. Trying to get the corner. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy! Looking for the tie with the extra point. Hey, let the big shoulder pads, full face mask guy get a little love back there.
No doubt. That guy blocks his tail off all the way down the field most of the time. Never gets any reward. Throw that dog a bone. I love it.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Just going to keep it after the snap. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. A huge 3rd down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. Push is ahead. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
And the Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Right side, it's Pickett. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Looking for room, it's Palmer. Turning it on! Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's changing the play. Drops back on first down. Got his man downfield. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Run in the red zone, it's Palmer. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Falcons.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And here comes the Navy offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Grabbed behind the line, it's Robinson. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on third and long. Back to throw, it's Hartman. Unloads to the wideout. This one's complete. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down, gonna throw it. Rushes on, and it's a sack. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
He's knocked down immediately, tried to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Trying to take it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Left side is Tyree. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Before this third down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He's stopped. Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And it's Michigan State in front right now as they look to get back over 500. And this is kind of the point in the season where you find out who you are. Week 5, a crossroads. Can this group find the right path? Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the American Conference. Now back to your game in Annapolis. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Hey guys, the Falcons head coach told me at the half they really expect to stick to the running game here in the second half. This is a close game, and he's a little concerned with his quarterback's shaky performance in the first half. Turning the ball over put them in a tough position, but they are dominant on the ground. Expect them to continue to really force that issue at the line of scrimmage here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Selling the fake. It's complete to the left. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run, and then throwing the ball in the lanes right behind him.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Moves to his right. Rolling right and going deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Searching for space. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oaks. Looking to pass. It's Hartman. Keeping his eyes downfield. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Hand it to the back. Brought down.
Another tough run for this offense. And I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off. But you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes...
He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to get started. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession. Ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. First play of this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Courtney. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Using his legs, it's Palmer. Could be an alley. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Rolls right. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. 2nd and long here. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade, helping this Navy defense. Timeout called as the play clock had gotten down to 3 seconds. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. 3rd and long right here. Quarterback changing the play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. The give. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeps it himself. Holds it, looking for a crease.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
To the air, it's Hartman. In the backfield, it's Robinson. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One final period to play. We'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. Looking for the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Navy operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. The big fullback's got it. And he's in! Touchdown, midshipmen!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Making the adjustment. From the gun, it's Palmer. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the move. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Pulls it. Got some green grass.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They'll ride him again. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Navy will have to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On the move. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Breaks into the open. Got the 1st down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Courtney. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's past the marker. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes. Like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick with the physical ground game late in the game. That's how you finish opponents off.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Buying a little time to his left. Looking to the end zone. Going for the touchdown. Couldn't make the connection, but this flag will be against the defense. What a disheartening way to end this game for this defense. The penalty gives up the first down, and now they can kneel it out. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. Tells the run, wants to pass. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it. Lining up to add another. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now.
No doubt. 2-possession game at this point, right, David? Not a lot of time left, so execution has to be at a premium here.
Yeah, and I probably want to go fast. I want to throw the football. I don't know how many possessions I got left. I got to make them all count.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here we go. Ready. To throw, it's Hartman. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
2nd down to the air. Got it. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Got to make the play on 4th. He's taking the deep shot. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Courtney. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Out wide left, it's Lindsey. Touchdown Falcons! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Hartman. They're all over him. On the move at the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Navy quick to the line. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter. No matter how much